Chelsea and Nicholas Jackson saga is becoming so messy right now, with Jackson and his come together with his family still adamant that they are not coming back to Chelsea. Now, this is coming from Jackson's family. They have confirmed that Jackson is still in Munich and has no intention of returning or playing for Chelsea. They claim he has not accepted the club's decision to call off the loan and is furious over the situation. Now, this is what Max Ebel has to say. I think he's the chairman of Bayern Munich. He said, "First of all, I am not in position to act. We would have liked to act. We would have liked to have done the medical and signed the contract. That is not possible now, and we will tell the player and his agent that they have to go back because Chelsea is Jackson is still Chelsea player. We simply don't have a signed contract. Chelsea, unless they reconsider their decision, Jackson is still contracted to them, and they have the sole authority of the player. So no matter what happens, unless Chelsea reconsider their decision or they come to a compromise on something else." Now, I want to make this statement, I want to make this clearer and clearer. You can call Chelsea whatever name you want. You can say they disrespected Jackson, or you can call Chelsea whatever you want. But this thing must be made clear. Chelsea have never, ever asked Jackson to leave the club. Chelsea have never asked Jackson to leave the club. In fact, it is Jackson who requested to leave the club. Now, this is what happened. Chelsea signed Nicholas Jackson from Villarreal. When Jackson failed a move to Bournemouth, I think he failed a medical to Bournemouth. Chelsea signed Jackson from Villarreal, gave him a long contract, exposed him to the world. Jackson came in, he missed chances upon chances. He was given 2 solid seasons, 2 full seasons to redeem himself. He put the club in a very difficult situation so many times. The red card against Newcastle had a potential to derail Chelsea season. He went on. Chelsea had patience with him. They completed the season. His teammates fought for him to cover all those blunders. Then after that, Chelsea signed signed João Pedro. They were all instant impact in the Club World Cup. In fact, before João Pedro came, Jackson had a red card against Flamengo just because the lap was signed, and it costed us that game. João Pedro came, had an instant impact, and from there, Chelsea won the Club World Cup. They went for holidays. Chelsea never came out to say, "We want Jackson out of the club." Now he came back from the holidays. He trained with the first team, first day, second day. All those that are not part of Chelsea plans, they are training separately, likes of Raheem Sterling and co. Now, after training with the first team squad for 3 days, he went to request for a move. He said he want to leave the club, and Chelsea said, "Okay, if you want to leave the club, then we will take you out of the squad." But he was still training with the first team. But they didn't feature him in the preseason game because, of course, if you are in a transfer list, you are not supposed to be playing because you can get injured or something like that. So Chelsea took him out of the squad, but he was still playing with the first team, knowing fully well that if a deal did not materialize, he will be reintegrated back into the first team. Same thing with Nkunku. Now, Bayern Munich came in and they wanted to buy. Chelsea wanted to sell him permanently. Bayern Munich dragged this deal, because of Nicholas Jackson deal. Chelsea could not be able to proceed with Xavi Simons deal or other signing because of the financial situation Chelsea are in. Bayern Munich refused till last minute. You are coming with a loan. Chelsea agreed, and their striker had an injury, and they are calling their player back. And some people are there making noise. How many times did Chelsea defended Nicholas Jackson? How many times did Maresca came out to defend Nicholas Jackson? In fact, the club defended Nicholas Jackson with everything when he was in his lows. So if he goes to Bayern Munich and he didn't perform next summer and they didn't sign him, Jackson will still come back to Chelsea. This is utter nonsense. People are insulting the club. People are saying what disrespect or what. This is absolutely crazy. This is nonsense. I just feel like I feel like Chelsea should just find a way of allowing him to go. But he should make sure that if he goes there on loan and he doesn't perform and Bayern Munich did not buy him, he should stay in Bayern Munich. He should stay in Germany. He shouldn't come back to Chelsea.